Oh, yeah. It's Monday noon. It's time to play. Barely Posable's the name. They slay. What? KJ's the cute one. Bring in the fun. Ready for the figures? Let's get it done. Barely Posable. Can't you see? Figures on my mind. 12 EST. Action-packed vibes, so fresh, so bold. From KJ to Diggs, hearts of gold. Break it down. Why Ill rolls in with a mysterious strut? Keeps it so smooth, yeah, he's in the cut. Diggs all heart kinda shines through. Barely Posable, they got the crew. And then my Chew, the guest of the hour, modding those bills with some extra power. Breaking it down while we laugh and groove. Barely Posable, watch us make a move. Barely Posable, can't you see? Figures on my mind, 12 EST. Come on, action-packed vibes, so fresh, so bold. From KJ to Diggs, hearts of gold. Well,
Yo, Barely Posable 5. Tonight, we got, or today, this morning, this afternoon. Happy Monday, fellas. We got
Monday.
Diggs Figs.
What up?
And we got Mezco Toyz.
What up?
I'm Val Labs. Thank you for joining us on your lunch break, hopefully, or Monday morning, for another exciting episode of Barely Posable. You might ask yourself, you're like, where's KJ? Why is this guy talking on this one too? I thought this was Barely Posable. You're right. KJ's busy. Change your remote batteries or something to that effect for the last 2 hours. A lot of remotes, apparently. But you know what? We still miss him and we love him a long time, but we're going to get through this together. Thanks for joining us, Machi.
No problem. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, dude, we're excited. How was everybody's weekend?
Not too bad. It's been raining most of the weekend.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of puts the gloominess on any outside plans.
Yeah. But I got a bunch of stuff that came in throughout the week, so got to enjoy that stuff.
Stuff to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Diggs doesn't know what rainy weather is. He's
Oh,
never
but it
experienced
did
that.
rain. It did rain inside of my office.
No.
It was a pipe burst at my store.
There you go. So
So
you
I
guys
got
experienced the
rain.
weather.
Yeah.
Amazing. How bad was the damage?
Couple trouble bubbles that I had under my desk.
R.I.P. They were seaworthy. The boxes were not.
The boxes were not, and my Biker Gomez box was under my desk.
Damn.
Oh, I forgot to open
But
that.
the bike wasn't in there.
No, the bike's here.
Okay, good. At least you didn't get trouble with the electronics in that one. Yeah.
I couldn't bring myself to throw it away, but now there's no problem throwing it away.
Yeah, you're like, bye. This is not working out. It's you, not me. You're soggy.
Oh, and I had on the side of my desk, I had like a file of like the Marvel retro card backs that I was saving.
Oh,
God.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Are you gonna rebuy those legends to get the boxes again so that you can redo that?
No.
Or
No.
you're good. You're gonna pass on that.
Which
Moving
ones
on
did
from
you
that
buy?
habit.
They were ones that I would found on my way to work over the last like 2 years.
Okay.
So I can't remember. But they're all the retro ones. So anything that retro came out in the last year and a half is probably those.
Damn. R.I.P. But everything else in the shop, everything's good. No
Yeah.
permanent damage.
Somehow the
Just
pipe
emotional.
was across from my desk and it only sprayed water straight onto my desk.
So did you review the footage? Was this an employee fucking with you?
No.
Was that what it was?
No.
Possible.
I did feel targeted though.
Yeah. Have you done like evaluations, employee evaluations recently?
Oh, they're coming up now
Okay, yeah,
after I review that footage.
right. This was an inside job, dude.
Oh yeah,
It
definitely.
feels like it. Yeah, just on his desk. That's the equivalent of someone peeing on your desk, basically.
Oh, no.
Maybe it was someone who couldn't aim right, so they used the pipe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is messed up, man. Yeah, you must take revenge for those trouble bubbles. Yeah. I started taking Chantix, and we are not sponsored by Chantix, obviously, because we're not monetized at all. But I haven't had any weird dreams yet. But today's the first day without smoking nicotine, and it kind of sucks. I'm not enjoying this. Like, not the jonesing part. I don't think I have the jonesing part, which is good.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not like agitated. I just like don't understand what non-smokers do with their life or with their hands. Like, what am I gonna do on my breaks tomorrow?
I love
Like-
how you were talking about that as Diggs took a hit out of his vape.
Right? Yeah. Like it's
It was a
it's
dig.
like, what are people who don't smoke? Like, what are you doing? You're like, people who are on your lunch break. Are you just eating right now? Like, you're gonna take the whole hour to eat? Like, it takes me like 12 minutes to eat anything. I got the most, even if it's hot as hell. But yeah, so it's gonna be interesting. I just gotta, I guess, walk or like read a book or like watch a stream. I wish other people would have lunchtime streams, right? Oh well. But here we are, day one out of the rest of my life. God damn it. Anyway, we're gonna talk about. We're not talking about toy news. We're not talking about tags. We are talking about come ups mainly. And yes, I just did that to use those graphics because they're
The production value is going up.
yeah, man. If you want to know more about that kind of stuff, catch us on Highly Posable on Fridays here on the YouTube 7:10ish, and of course follow the crew. And our Discord usually is pretty excellent for news, provided by Liquid Below Zero. So yeah, man. Give us a like, subscribe, share, tell a friend, tell an enemy, tell all the single ladies in your area or the committed ones where it's like a relationship that's loose and they're like in the market for something new. Toy collecting is what I meant. Yeah. So, what are we talking about tonight? Who's reviewing what where? What do you got, Machu?
I
What are we going to be talking about tonight?
I got
This morning, I mean.
I got the new Mafex Toby McGuire Spider-Man
Oh,
from No Way Home.
hell yeah. Beautiful.
And then the other figure is I got that mini comic wave from
Yes.
Marvel Legends, and I have the Ultimate Iron Man that I wanted to talk about because there's some new stuff here that actually kind of impressed me with this figure.
Hell yeah,
So-
the Ultimate Iron Man.
Yeah, I like
Um,
the Ultimate comics when I was a teenager. That's the one I read.
Oh, as that was your first,
Not my first,
one
but-
to read through.
No, not the first one to read through. It's just the one that I actually stuck to reading. Like,
Okay,
I would
yeah,
actually
cool.
pick
That's
it up.
yeah. I
So-
read all the Ultimate stuff up to Ultimatum. Like
Mhm.
it was fun.
Yeah,
But I had already read all the normal 616 stuff for the most part.
Yeah,
A
I just
big
like-
chunk of it.
I like their take on it, like the whole like how it would be in like the real world scenario.
a different kind of origin and reset the ages a little bit and
Mhm.
maybe make it more cohesive. They tried. And I didn't continue with it after Ultimatum though. Like I did X-Men,
Mhm.
the Ultimates, the Spider-Man, and the Fantastic Four series. They were fun.
Yeah,
What about you, Diggs?
I've got Pee-Wee
Nice.
and oh how no, Black Suit Spider-Man.
Nice. That's awesome. I'll be talking about the Aleister Gangreene from Mezco
Nice.
112s and the D1 Studios Blackhorn.
Nice. A lot of people are getting that in hand now.
I finally was able to get it like the first shipment from 5K. He was supposed to come with the Panda, and I only got the Panda, and I freaked out, and I'm like, dude, I didn't get it, and I couldn't wait for him because I was worried that he would sell out, so I ordered another one through Big Bad for $10 more, but it's still pre-order. And by the time 5K got back to me, he was sold out, but he came through and sent me a replacement, thankfully. So I was able to get it. But yeah, we'll be talking about those today. And who wants to go first? Who wants to start this out tonight? Machi, you want to tell us first about your Spidey?
Sure. As I swap some parts out right now.
Do it.
So originally when I got the Maximum Spider-Man from Marvel Legends, I was like, oh, this is a really good comic Spidey, and I actually like it better than the majority of the Mafex figures because the Spider-Man figures, they really haven't changed over the years. They've always been on the same buck per se, right? And then when I got this Toby figure in, I wasn't that excited because I was like, oh, it's just another Spider-Man figure. But I will say though that they impressed me with like some of the engineering changes. One of which is like usually they have the waistband of Spider-Man like on the lower torso and not on the actual waist. But
Like
this
floating?
one is like it would like so if you moved it like the waist would be hidden by if you do a crunch.
Oh, okay.
Right. So now this one is actually on the actual like crotch piece. So when you move it around, it's still there. Right.
It's still in the picture in the shot, and it's not being
It's not being hidden
hidden.
by the waist itself. And then the other thing is they used a softer crotch piece so you can actually get more range out of these hips. So like the drop down and then like the
Oh wow.
See?
Yeah, he can get all the way up without it popping off.
Yeah. I mean, his proportions are different than the comic Spider-Man figures, but
Sure, yeah.
he comes with like a whole load of accessories, 2 unmasked heads, obviously just one masked head because he didn't really emote at the time. Right. They didn't do that until Tom Holland. And the likeness of Toby McGuire is pretty good. This is a smiling head. If it'll focus, maybe I look away. There we go. Yeah.
Oh, that's not terrible. Yeah, I thought even with the solicitation photos, they looked worse. Like the final product here is better.
Yeah. And I like this generally better than the SHF because the SHF has all those unnecessary cuts in the hips, which makes it look so weird when it's just standing there.
Overly complicated for maximum posing, but not looking really nice.
And I don't know why they always do that. Like
that's how I feel the Rebel Techs are.
Thong on all the SHFs too.
Yeah. Yeah. And obviously it comes with the magnetic feet and hands, which are pretty strong. They stays on my
like he'll stick there.
Yeah. I can put him upside down actually to show you. There you go. Oh! That wasn't a good example.
He kind of sticks there.
There you go.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's perfect. So now, how does he scale with the comic one and the other movie ones so far?
You would think I would have the comic one with me right now, but I don't. But I have a Mafex Nightwing, which is actually pretty close, I guess, on my desk. So he scales pretty. Like he's obviously a smaller guy, right?
But he's not drastically different.
He's not drastically smaller.
Right.
It's about the same size as the SHF. I don't know where that is on my desk. I had it here somewhere, but I can't find it anymore. I do have my Maximum Spider-Man here. If I could just put him in a regular stance.
Oh, that's the maximum
The
Spider.
maximum.
Yeah.
In a Mezco suit.
Capital M's on that one. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Right on. So he's not terrible. Like he has toe articulation.
toe
and-
articulation, you know, he's got what else? I mean, it comes with webs. It also came with the portal.
Like
The
Doctor Strange 4. Hell
Yeah.
yeah. That's awesome.
And the webs are, you know, the standard webs that every Mafex comes with. I never use them. I always I just make my own webs.
Yeah.
So
Does
Like-
Mafex always do that with like they never show their accessories like in the solicitations, and you're just like, oh sweet.
they did show the portal. I remember
Oh.
because it's it is what made it more expensive
Oh, okay.
because that extra piece of plastic.
Because they do that a lot with those guys, so that they can't compete or they're not in the same competition with Legends, I guess, in their mind.
Yeah, and also like they reuse the webs a lot, so it's like you don't really have to show them.
Right.
They have the pointing hand, so you could do the meme.
Oh hell yeah.
And then like the one that I had on here was the saluting hand.
That's pretty considerate of them having the meme hand.
Yeah, it
That
has
makes it fun. Yeah.
2 sets of open, relaxed hands. I guess like you could use them. One could grip the mask.
Oh.
So here's the mask. Let me get a better grip of that.
Oh, so he can grab it from the top.
Yeah, it's pretty flat. So, and then it comes with what is this thing? I think it's for when they were fighting Sandman.
Oh, the tuning fork
The
stuff.
tuning fork thing, right? I think each of them will come with like one of those
One of
those
the props.
pieces, yeah. And
With your
then-
powers combined, they're Captain Planet.
yeah. And then this is the regular head.
That's not terrible, yeah.
Yeah. Better than I think it's definitely better than the Hasbro head
Yeah,
that
that's very awesome.
that figure came with, because that one wasn't that great.
Not better than the emo one.
Oh my god, the one that they
emo-
just
the-
showed.
Yeah, the new emo one. That one wins all of them.
But I kind of want it just for the memes.
That's the
It's
only reason
true.
I-
Yeah, I want him for that and get him a suit.
Right?
How many microwaves would you give him?
How
on
many
that
mic?
one?
I would probably give them 4.5.
4.5, I think is fair.
Yeah, 4.5.
That's a good release. That's an excellent release.
Yeah.
And where did you order yours?
Hobby Genki.
Okay, so you were able to get him within a time. Is it even on at Big Bad yet?
I don't think he's out. I don't think they have him in stock yet. I think he's still under pre-order.
Okay.
I know people are getting him from Ami Ami also, and other import websites. I did use some shock oil because I will say though that the tension on the joints were really tight. Not like super tight, but like it just didn't, like it didn't feel like it was gonna be like super loose.
But now that you shock oiled it, is it still gonna hold a pose without getting all loose?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't like originally before we went live. You saw me put shock oil in it, but I accidentally put a little too much in the waist. But I was able to
But it
wipe
didn't
off.
bad.
I was able to wipe off most of the excess, so
Okay, good.
it's still, it's still pretty good.
And
like-
you made those webs today, you were saying, right?
Yeah, basically just use floral wire. I think it was 26 gauge, and they're bendy, so you can shape them however
Yeah.
however you want.
And you already have them ready to save a train full of people.
Train that I have a train car that I have from Toy Blocks that's sitting on my shelf right there.
Yeah.
So
That's gonna look awesome, dude.
can't wait to take that shot.
That's pretty
That'll be
dope.
sometime during the week, hopefully.
We look forward to seeing that.
Yeah.
So first one out the gate, 4.5 microwaves.
Mm-hmm.
That's success. And it's with the toasters. All right, Diggs. What about you? What do you want to go with first?
We'll
Or
start
it's actually on this one. Yeah, right here. Oh,
Pee-Wee.
no. Put it here.
So another Haulathon pickup,
Yeah.
but I found it this week instead of last week.
That's the nice thing about Haulathon, dude. It's the gift that keeps on giving. Every time you go back to that store, you open another box. If you're lucky and live in a nice area.
Wait, how do you swap to the desk?
Just drag it.
Drag it to the
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, we get things in stock in Arizona. But he's pretty basic with single joints. But we've never had Pee-Wee before. And I think it looks pretty good. The face could be a little bit better, but I think they did a really good job.
It looks good.
Yeah. Maybe a little skinnier, but I mean, it works.
It looks really fun.
This one's good. This is the only one that's like, I'm not sure.
He has a goofy look.
Yeah. He comes with jazz hands, like a C grip, and then like 4 different hands for holding these little tiny word of the day. Comes with Neca and Ultimate, and then it comes with Terry, whose wings are articulated.
Oh wow.
Oh, I didn't expect that.
And then
Yeah, that is cool. And his mouth is.
a little bit, yeah. But yeah,
That's awesome.
That's an awesome detail.
super excited to have a Pee-Wee figure.
He does look ridiculous.
And they have to make the bike. They have to. The 112 Pee-Wee bike has been a wish of mine for a very long time.
Do you think they'll make the bike, but like how they did ET, where it was a smaller?
Oh, that would suck. Like they know we would want that bike for just props.
Yeah.
Like I could see myself spending way too much money on that bike if they have all the details. You know,
Oh, for sure.
Right,
all the bells,
like
all the whistles, all the chain, the bike chain that never ends.
like people want more props like that.
Yeah.
Because it make them fun. Like shout out to Wolflow. He had the whole playhouse. Like he was taking
So
when he
jealous.
yeah, it looked so good. It was pretty fun.
I do have that Pee-Wee on card from that playset. Like the 5-inch one.
Awesome.
And it does have a cloth jacket.
Hey, you know, KJ already made the theater Pee-Wee with his disguise. It was ready. It was ready.
But yeah, there's not a whole lot to them other than that.
That's good.
How many microwaves would you give him for fair overall
I
as a
mean-
figure?
Anytime you give me one of my favorite characters that we've never had before, I'm going to give 5 microwaves.
That's awesome. Excellent. So far, what have you found with Haulathon? What are you still looking for? What are you trying to get overall from that?
Well, I got like this and Count were really the only ones I wanted, but then I found the Shredder.
Mm.
And that one's super awesome. So I'm just looking for April for 78.
Nice. And me, please. I want an
And-
April. Yes.
And
78 first.
The 4-pack is just, it's really cool, but it's too much for something I'm never gonna do.
How much did they want for the 4-pack? 180?
Oh, is it?
I don't know.
I
How
assumed
much
it
is
was
it?
150.
Yeah, 150 is what they did last time, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
usually it's 150.
But
Yeah,
the 2-packs
hopefully-
were 65 this time. So who
Yeah.
knows? But even at 150, those turtles are cool, but I wouldn't do anything with them.
Oh, I was thinking of the movie pack, the one they're releasing the Spirit of Splinter in for 180. That one is like 170 or something.
Yeah.
Or was and sold out, I believe. I don't know yet. I didn't. I was told to burn in hell reseller because I said that it was a bummer that Spirit of Splinter is being re-released this easy because getting the Loot Crate one was a pain in the ass.
Mm-hmm.
And people got so mad. And it's like, dude, I'm not trying to like, I'm never going to sell mine. I'm not trying to keep it like gatekeep it from anyone, but they told us it was exclusive and you had to do it through Loot Crate, and Loot Crate was a pain in the ass. So it's like, sorry, whatever.
So this is the Spirit of Loot Crate Splinter Edition?
Yeah. They're just redoing it. Oh, shit, yeah. See, using the magnets to good use. He can hold up his weight with it. Yeah.
Like he's about to slingshot himself.
Right. I thought, honestly, you were holding up a street light at first. It
Oh.
kind of looks like that angle like a street light, the yellow.
Yeah.
It would have been cool.
Just a pair of
like
scissors.
he's about to chase after the train, so he's going to slingshot himself off a car. That's pretty cool. All right, let me show this guy. And it is the Black Horn. So this is from D1 Studio. And we haven't gotten anything from D1 Studio yet at this point. This was the first one. And the pre-order went up on 5K some time ago. And mine finally arrived. Here's the character on there, and you can kind of see it's like a precursor to what we're going to talk about his helmet. But then it has this entire dragon body that's illustrated on the box. It goes all the way around it.
Oh, that's cool.
And it's really nice. Like, really clean presentation on this box for the Black Horn. Now, to look at the actual figure. There he is. And he's double joints everywhere. Looks really nice. His head is large in proportion to the rest of his body. So are his hands and feet, like in a comic-y way or a cartoony way.
Yeah, it's very stylized.
But yeah, and has a lot of attitude, which looks awesome. Like, he overall looks great. He has hand wraps, like a boxer here on his hands and forearms on both ends, and soft goods shirt and shorts.
Does he have that gasoline smell like some figures come with?
No, like not at all, actually. Like, it smells clean.
He's like a fancy art toy for a decent price.
Mm-hmm.
A very decent price for what he is, honestly. The body is solid. The body is not like a janky bootleg, right? And like I said before, double joints. So here's a closer look at the joint and what it looks like. So it's thick. And you can get complete movement on it. He's got the bicep cut for the emoting, and then a ball joint at the wrist. So it's really solid. For the leg, same thing. And then has the thigh.
Whoa.
So you can rotate there. Now, the foot articulation is somewhat hindered. Right? It's a ball joint still. But it's because the shoe is like huge.
Right.
He's wearing like one of those, I don't know.
The
Like, are they
sketch-
maybe they're supposed to be boots? Like, actually, do have some caterpillars like this because they looked reasonable on the listing on the website where I bought them, and then when I got them, you could literally kick a hole through a wall with them. They're like steel toe. They're massive, so they kind of look like this. So these
I
are
thought you were talking about those Skechers shoes that make your butt pop.
Oh, these are kind of like those butt shaper Skechers. These are like shoes you'd find at like Hot Topic, right? They got like
Right.
metal on the back and shit, where you're gonna be like super cool and like in your feelings and open and shit. Yeah, Hot Topic definitely. But overall range on him, get him up to do some kicks is good. In addition to that, he comes with some really cool accessories. I haven't been able to get his arm off without hating him, or his hand off to swap hands, or to add one of these accessories that he comes with yet. So I still got to do that at one point. The most important question is which of the companions I got. I got the green one. So there is a red one also, and it's random. So his head is magnetized, and this guy just kind of sits.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, he's cute. So looking at what he comes with accessories. Alright. These are the hands that he comes with. So he has the gripping hands or the holding hands already equipped on there. So you can put like guns in there or swords. I guess guns. He doesn't have trigger fingers. He has punching hands. Or fists, sorry.
Fisting hands.
He has fisting hands. That's what it is, the word I was trying to find. Man, I miss smoking. Day one, and I'm already upset. And he has them overlapped on the
Not brought to you by Chantex.
right on the knuckles, and this bitch won't focus. But the way he has them wrapped is really nice and accurate. In addition to that, he has the finger gun, the pew pew,
Nice.
right? And he has the go fuck yourself and the bird. He's got the flipper. Now, first accessory that's really cool is this arm, or it's a, I guess, gauntlet, because it's forearm and hand. So it's mechanical for his left hand, and it just slips. You just slip the forearm in there, and it plugs it in. It just attaches to the forearm piece. Unfortunately, this does not articulate. The fingers don't articulate, and the movement is restricted to just like right here.
Oh.
So yeah, because it just plugs in like a, I don't know, weird straw. Like, yeah. So there's some room here for cooler improvement, but looks wise, it looks badass.
You said this is their first figure?
Yeah.
Okay.
So as long as like the next figure onwards, they keep improving of how this is going, it's gonna be awesome. So the other accessory that is sick is this helmet.
Nice.
And
And that opens too, right?
yes.
That's sick.
And it has like really cool style. Like it's a mix of several, I'd say, influences. But it looks dope.
Yeah, it looks a lot like so much better in person too. Like
Yeah, and it's matte finish too, which is really cool.
Mhm.
So it has like no glossiness. Like everything is just like nice, and it's made out of really nice material. On the inside, also, I noticed it has padding. So there's padding right here in the middle, and there's padding on the sides, right? And that's so that when you put it on, because it's a helmet, it doesn't scuff up the paint on the head. So once you put this bastard's head in there, you can wear it as a helmet, or which is cooler, is right there.
So especially with the
badass.
expression,
Yeah,
face, it looks really good.
oh, he's so grumpy in there. He's wearing a sick ass Halloween costume almost. But yeah, it has really cool vibes, and getting this in 112 is so good because this is the type of stuff the art toy stuff you get in like, well, the what
1/6.
1/6 for sure, and then sometimes they'll do them in those 1/8 almost scale. Like they've done like the Comfort Arts, and they've done a couple of the Devil Toy characters, the Quicks like that. But this out the gate, D1 Studios is doing in 112. So, how does it scale with other stuff? Real quick. Here he is next to Vapor.
I like how you use the Daiso crate to store all your stuff in. I do the same
Thanks.
thing.
Thank you. Yeah, it's handy. Now, as long as I don't lose him. So.
Yeah.
So he's almost the same height as Vapor. It's just that his head is giant because of how cartoony his look is.
Mm-hmm.
But I still think they could like hang out.
Oh yeah.
They still work. Yeah. Especially if you have his helmet on. Here he is with the Tunchi Studio, the Hyakutaro, the Prisoner. There he is. Oh, no. Right there. There he is on the line. So the Tunchi guys, the Metal Slug guys, the camera is tilted, but they are all on the same grid line. So they can be kind of as accurate as possible. He's smaller. So the Metal Slug dudes will be shorter. And then here is a Marvel Legends Deadpool. So they're about the same height.
Mm-hmm.
And that's about it. Hooker Harley, just for shiggles. Right there. Yeah, so, but I would give this one for sure 4.75 microwaves for this guy. If his feet were not as goofy, I would like him more.
Mm-hmm.
But I think he's pretty awesome. It was a pretty successful release. And I look forward to seeing the next characters that they make. Was the word I was trying to find.
It looks really good. Looks fun.
Yeah. And that was 5K. And I think once the second payments are done, that they might have a few left in stock. But I know that also Big Bad still has it up for pre-order, but they bumped the price up by $10. So it's still obtainable. Is what I mean. But highly recommend it. It's a solid figure. Yeah. Okay, so Machu, your turn again. What do you want to show us next?
So last week I was on Unboxing Thursdays on Toying Around's channel, and I unboxed the whole mini comic wave from Marvel Legends, and I was really impressed with this Ultimate Iron Man.
Hell yeah.
Because they actually added a lot of stuff that I did not expect them to. because when they showed this, I really thought that that waist wouldn't move, and it was probably just a little bit on the upper part. But like, it's actually ball jointed waist and a diaphragm combined.
So 2-part.
Two
Yeah.
part, right? So you
So
can
full range. You can
you get full
do
range.
morning exercises.
And I'm pretty sure like if I can like all I have to do is just heat this up and I could just modify it by like shaving some plastic and I can definitely get more range out of this. But like there's a lot that it comes with already that kind of impresses me.
That is a lot more than I would have expected.
Right? Like he definitely gets a lot going backwards and he still gets a lot more going like more than I expected going forwards. It would have been really cool if they put a drop down hip, but like he still can do a front kick. He can get up there. If you move it a little bit over, he can get it slightly
It's
higher.
a lot more than a lot of the MCU Iron Man
Right?
range wise.
I think this is like their best, like one of their best articulated Iron Man that they have. It's like just missing butterfly joints. It's got the double neck, right? Like the base has it's on a ball joint, and then it has the disc hinge on the top. So if I pop it off, you can see. And like,
so it gives you almost full range. Yeah.
Yeah, you get pretty much full range.
Oh, by itself. Okay, it's independent. The neck.
Yeah. So like this can move forward. It's on a ball, and then it has the hinge disc, right? The only problem is the shape of the helmet and the collar kind of blocks it a little bit.
Hit.
So you just have
to.
Yeah, you have to push it forward a little bit and then look up, and then that's how you can get them to look up.
That's still a lot of range for an Iron Man figure, yeah. As bulky as that design is.
I know, that's why I was really impressed because it's one of their bulkier suits, right? Except for like the Hulkbuster, right? It's probably one of the bulkier ones.
Yeah.
And then like the hidden swivel was a nice touch, right? Like because it goes in with the armor over there.
Yeah, it blends through it, so it allows it to rotate that much.
Yeah. Everything's double jointed elbows. The shoulder pieces move with the arm, but it's like one of those like it's wrapped around the joint itself.
Oh, so
you can move it out of the way,
but
it won't pop off. It won't pop off, but like you can move it out of the way or adjust the joint accordingly.
That's a lot for the Ultimate Iron Man.
Yeah. And then like I said, they come with the mini comic book, and you get Ultimate Iron Man #1.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if it's gonna. There you go.
There you go.
Printed really nicely, and it's like a soft plastic. And even the I don't know if you could see it, but the staples are kind of they're in there.
Oh, they're painted on there.
Yeah. No, the staples are actually molded on there.
That's hilarious.
All the comics.
God damn.
You get fisted hands, C-grip hands, and then open hands. And there is a port here, so if you have like a bunch of Iron Man figures, you could use the effect pieces.
And it'll plug in.
It'll plug in on the hands. They didn't make it like this part here. I actually drilled myself so that way I could port something in there, like the little cannon part.
The hand cannons.
Yeah. I wish they did that.
Ones.
Yeah, I wish they made it so you could port something in there too, but like they didn't. But
right, because we've already gotten stuff for like Black Widow came with some really cool effects that plugged in.
Right.
Like they could have done that.
So like instead of just drop that effect piece. Well, anyways, you could port them in. I don't know if I have any other effect pieces on my desk. I don't think I do. But like if you have
they'll plug in.
Yeah, they'll plug in. They didn't give you one, but like I guess that's the trade-off for like you get 3 sets of hands, and then
and honestly we've gotten a lot of blast effects throughout the years because they reuse them for almost every figure that has either guns or repulsors or even magic. Sometimes they use those.
Yeah.
I don't think this is going to be anybody's first Iron Man figure.
Right,
exactly. They're not popping their Iron Man Legends cherry with the Ultimate one.
Yeah,
I think they already had Ultimate. They released Ultimate back in the day, didn't they?
They
With Return of Marvel
did.
Legends.
I think it was like one of the earlier ones, right?
Yeah, so it was along the same lines as Madame Mask that they just revealed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I don't know how
that's
that
true.
figure was, but I don't think it was as nice as this
No,
one turned out.
no, not
And
at all. It was
the
ball jointed hips. It was ugly. It was very limited.
the finish is pretty nice too. Like it does. It's not like you don't really see like the swirly plastic.
I was gonna ask, is it the swirl?
No, I think it's some. I think it's mostly painted.
That's
Well, no,
pretty
I
nice.
could see some of the joints in the knee joint.
Man, he's beefy too.
Yeah,
Like it's a solid figure. I do think that there is some reusability because if I remember right, Ultimate War Machine was kind of like that first, right?
yeah, I
So
think
they
so.
could use the body a little bit.
Yeah, and then just change
But
the
that was a
helmet,
while.
right?
That was like 15 years ago when that comic came out, even more.
And then, like, it
Possibly
even
more.
has like a nice swivel on the ankle.
Like, he's got range.
Yeah, he's got a lot of range. More articulated than I expected, and they didn't even call him maximum.
Right? It was for regular price, not maximum price.
Right. Regular price.
That's
Even-
that's value.
Even that Miles Morales figure is really good out of that wave. I opened that's upstairs. Like even though
Which
the hips,
build a figure wave is this?
this isn't build a figure. This is just the comic
comics.
Okay.
mini comic. The
So
only
that
other
was
Build-A-Figure-
adult Miles.
No, it's kid. It's a teen Miles.
Okay.
It's a smaller teen buck.
Right on.
Yeah. So
Like updating the one that we got from the Space Venom.
Yep. it's even
around-
smaller than that.
Oh,
Yeah. But it's got the same like articulation setup as like the Renew Your Vows Spider-Man. So
oh, nice. So it's an updated body.
yeah, it has like the hinge in the lower torso and then the diaphragm joint, and then it has the drop down hips.
That's badass.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, I was fine just getting that Miles, but now it looks like I gotta get that Iron one.
Yeah. I really like the whole wave itself.
Yeah.
The only one that I'm probably not going to open because I don't really care for is Rom. That's the
You
only-
don't care for Rom?
Do you want Rom?
Oh shit! I know Rom is a very. We've been waiting for that one for a while. I was kind of interested in getting that one.
This is the only one I haven't opened, but then the packaging is like pristine. So I'm like, should I just save this?
He is a cool character. Like I know he is obscure at this point, but
Yeah,
he is neat.
I'll keep
I
him.
just
on
keep him in the package. He looks good on card, honestly.
Yeah,
he looks.
this
nice
whole
with
wave
that.
looked good on card. I was like, I don't know if I want
Yeah.
to open them. So
Yeah, Rom looks nice.
I also have Banshee that I haven't opened yet too, and he comes with
the dude Banshee.
yeah. Banshee comes with Giant Size X-Men Volume 1.
That's a solid one. Yeah. He looks like what is it? Him and his daughter Siren. They're in like the first few of the Deadpool solo thing, and the whole time Deadpool's trying to bang his Banshee's daughter. So it made for a funny and awkward situational comedy.
Yeah.
Does he still have that terrible like cloth that they use for those wing parts?
Yes.
Like
Like
I don't even know what kind of material. It's
Like a-
just like,
Yeah. It's like a weird in between. I'll open them eventually.
Like hospital bed gowns.
yeah, but it always seems like it's just gonna like break away and
Or melt.
yeah.
Melting part is what I feel like more so because
Yeah.
it's made out of more plastic than anything. Fucking weird stuff.
Yeah. But
What's your next one?
really
So
not-
how many microwaves would you give that one?
I would probably give it a 4 point. Just a 4, A four for a legend.
microwave.
which
That's
is pretty
solid.
high for a legend
Yeah.
for me because I don't really read
Like
them much.
honestly, knowing now more about it, I kind of want it because when I saw the pictures of it when it was originally announced, I was like, oh, cool, they're making that one again, updating it. So it looks nice. I don't have it. It would be cool to have. But knowing that it's been treated well like that and given that much articulation and care, then I kind of want it.
Yeah.
It's a solid one.
Solid figure.
Diggs, your turn.
We got the Oh No.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So this is the 4-man Hot Toy line.
I can
Oh, no.
appreciate it.
So they're supposed to go for like 130 to 180 depending on where you get it.
Yeah.
I think it's too much.
Oh.
But I don't have any like real gripes with it. It's a great they use this like nylon stuff, so it's not like leather or anything. He moves really well. Can't get him white into the 300 cover pose, but I mean you can hit every other pose that you want with Spider-Man with this. And it comes with this bendable webs, this shooter that you can plug in.
No, I look at doing that. Oh, and it plugs in right there in the wrist. Or at the palm, I guess, of his hand.
And he's got these awesome hands that got the weight behind them. It's like the hands that guy that Enders and
The wall crawlers
keep buying the heads and hand pats from. What's his
Oh,
name?
from Ferrule?
Ferrule, yeah. Remind me of that.
Yeah, it has that the weight, like the weight is on there, right? Like it's pressed
Yeah.
on. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Open hands. And then like that Ferrule guys has the like extended.
Oh, right. They're
yeah.
like fully erect.
Yeah, so it's like a strong web stream is coming out, you know.
But the stream comes from the white box.
A healthy stream.
Huh?
When he's in the symbiote suit, the webs come from the white box on the
top. That's right.
Top.
Shit. That's true. Or is it just on Venom like that?
Or is that just the black suit? That's not the symbiote suit? Because I know he did wear just a black costume.
It says symbiote suit.
Oh, then. Yeah, usually the webs come from the top of the hand. You've been bamboozled.
I've been bamboozled.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no. They got him.
But he also has like the magnetic eyes that you
that's cool.
That is cool.
The other ones
gives the options.
They're just like bigger.
Oh. He doesn't have like really like screw.
Oh, that's what that was. I thought that was a bra.
Yeah, it's like a little bralette. Yeah.
There, that's better.
Yeah,
no, that's not
nice.
They give you some
extra pegs.
Yeah.
That's considerate, yeah. Especially since it's not a skin tone figure.
You get this stand.
That is simple yet clean yet nice.
And then they give you like
I don't hate it
to put on the back. So you can put the Secret Wars cover on the back and then pose them up.
Oh, he could definitely hit that pose.
But the Secret Wars thing they give you,
it's part of the box.
It's part of the box, and you got to cut it out.
Yeah, that is
Why can't you
that
cut it
is
out for me, company?
some like cereal, breakfast cereal type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe if you want to find the comic or a replica type of situations, I don't know how much that comic goes for. I'm sure it's a lot.
Right. It'll be a very, very expensive Hono display.
You could probably just get a printout of the cover.
But I mean, it's gonna look really cool on the shelf. I don't
Yeah.
think
It does look nice.
I don't think I'll shoot it or mess with it a bunch. It'll just sit on the shelf and look cool.
Does it have toe articulation?
It does not.
Oh.
Well,
And he
there's
does have
wait.
pointy feet.
It looks like it does, but
Oh, it does.
It does.
I don't know if I want to do it.
Probably got to
Fun.
heat it up or some shit.
Because like I know the PS4 Spider-Man I have has toe articulation.
Well, it's not on this side though.
Oh, what the
yeah,
fuck?
it is. Oh, there it is. Okay,
Oh, okay.
yeah, it does. It's very scary.
That would have been hilarious if it's only on one side. So you just get it on the left foot.
Yeah, so it does have toe articulation,
Oh, that's cool.
and the ankles got some nice range to them as well.
You can get good poses. And the backpack, is it hard plastic or soft?
Yeah, it's a hard plastic,
Hard plastic.
but that's the other cool accessory it comes with.
Yeah, that is a cool backpack.
Can it open up?
It'll be news to me if it does.
Yeah.
I was gonna say if you could put the hands in there, that would have been a perfect story.
Oh, dude, that would have been awesome. Yeah, it doesn't look
So
like it.
be able to display the figure with all the accessories in one spot.
That would just make life too easy, though.
Right. It's like, no, we'll just keep buying mismatched containers. Thank you.
And crates.
It's like, yeah, I'm gonna need 10 more crates, please. I just got like 3 more figures. They need boxes.
And what would you say about those webs? Do you like them or?
Yeah, they're nice and bendy, and you can put them any direction.
Oh, they are posable. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, they just came straight in the box.
Nice.
And then this one's bendy too, but
Right, but you want it to be a straight shooter.
yeah.
Young and virile.
Yeah, shooting those
I like
ropes.
it.
I mean webs.
Yeah. Webs, yeah.
But it's definitely gonna look cool on my shelf. I don't think I'll have. I mean, 180. It feels like a fancy Barbie doll, to be honest.
It's a Spider-Man Barbie doll, though.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
just 180 seems like too much.
Do you think it's
But-
because the costume is so minimal?
Maybe it could be that. Like if he was wearing just the classic suit, I might not be saying that. You
How
know
much
what I
was the
mean?
plastic suit?
I didn't even know they did it.
Did they? I thought they did.
I came across this in my local toy shop. So
Okay.
I didn't even pre-order this. I just saw it and had some credit.
Yeah, that's fair. I think the Marvel Legends, what was it? The
Secret?
12-inch Marvel Legends one they came out with is
Yeah.
gonna, for the time being, remain my Symbiote 1/6. I really wish that line succeeded more.
Yeah. There's a
They're like
lot in there
$50 1/6 figures.
there's a lot of articulation setups in there that we're just getting now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And we never got that Matt Murdock head in 112
Oh,
'cause
yeah.
that it came with. Yeah.
That was the renew your vow,
Yep.
right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Even
And
the
it took
Hulk
how
had
long?
that. The
Hulk
Hulk
was
had
nice
that
too.
hinge. Yeah.
I remember I got a bunch of them, and then I had at the time the 3A tracksuits and put a bunch of like Marvel Legends 1/6 in tracksuits because they just look cool. And then I felt bad, so I had to go find more Spider-Mans to display with my Spider-Man stuff. So I think I have doubles of
I have the
them.
regular Spider-Man, and I have Wolverine and Deadpool.
Oh yes, yeah, they did 3 Deadpools, 2 Deadpools, I think.
I think 3. I think you're
3?
right. 3.
Yes, because they did the actual X, the Weapon X
Mm-hmm.
Deadpool, which we haven't gotten in 112 yet, which is so surprising. That's one of the Deadpools I still want. Is where he's black with red accents.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's when he's like beefy too, because he's not sick yet. No, yeah. All right, I'll try to run through my last one, and
3.75 microwaves.
that's right. A 3.75 is fair.
3.75 for a 1/6.
Yeah. I mean, with
It didn't wow me.
the
I got the Deadpool from Hot Toys like a month ago, and that thing is amazing.
That thing has so much stuff.
Yeah. And I paid
that makes it worth it.
like $100 more.
Did you get the Wolverine on pre-order? Oh, just Deadpool then, huh?
Yeah.
All right. We're going to look at Diggs next. Forget. Okay, so this one is The Terrible Tale of Aleister Gangreene. So this was the next one in Mezco's Gangreene Estates. The box is really nice. It's creepy. It has really good horror art on it. And the inside as well. It's gnarly. So it's really nice, the presentation overall for the figure, for the release. And they shipped it out somewhat reasonably within a reasonable timeline.
It was
That was appreciated.
Yeah.
Yeah. So real quick, here's his stand that he came with. Let me get that shit out of the way. And also something I wanted to note was how tight the bag was rolled this time. Like they got a new employee, and never drug test him, please. That person is a treasure, and weed should be legal federally. So get fucked. This is tight. This is tight. This guy needs a raise. Look at this. If they had added a crutch, right? What? But anyway, this is good. This is nice. I liked it. I appreciate that one a lot. And here's our boy, Senor Aleister. He's ugly. He's like gross, man. Like in the best way possible. So I guess we're gonna be collecting horror figures, whether or not we like it, because it's Mezco, and that's fair. So I'm try to capture the.
Look at that face. How many eyes is that?
He's got like eyes on the side and shit. Missing bits. Ugly. And colorful, like the beautiful, beautiful colors on that. And I added his fur little.
Is that like frosted green tips?
They're like scummy, like pond water, almost like where the tadpoles are like growing and stuff.
It looks really nasty and good.
It is. He's disgusting looking. It's so nice. He's double jointed elbows, right? And he's got some really nice details on the hands, purples and blues and that same green, kind of. He is hunched, so he does have a hunch that's already built into the sculpt, like. So you can kind of see it right there.
And this is a larger body too, right?
Yeah, he is like a big boy. He has a really nice leather kind of brace thing, shoulder guard. Right. I wish it wasn't all just brown, like his outfit. I wish there was a little bit more color variety so it can kind of pop more.
You got green in there.
Right, you got the green kind of over it, and then it's dirtied up a little bit here and there. Not as much as you would want this guy to be. Like, he should be filthy. Like, I want shit to be on my hands by the time I'm done. Not actual, like, feces, but, like, gross stuff.
Grime.
You know what I mean? Yeah, grime. I think these are, like, Conan boots. He's got these moccasin-looking fucking things. Okay range on the feet, right? Double jointed. Right, so look, like this is out the gate.
That's a
You're getting a beefy Mezco book of a monster. I could see the reusability, I think, especially with the alternate heads and stuff, to make some swamp people maybe for your protagonist to battle. He's got like a bag full of magic beans on his waist right there. And I see maybe I could show a little bit better how hunched he is on his back. Like, see, like you can see his back right there and how jutted out his neck is.
it looks
Disgusting individual.
it looks like grass is growing out of it.
Yeah,
out of it.
dude, moss and stuff. And like he's got some shit going on in his eye. There's like he's filthy, which is really cool.
You're right. That head sculpt is like so close looking to Toxie.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He would be a really cool repaint to do a Toxic Savage Avenger type thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I didn't buy two of them. I only purchased one. If I did purchase two, I would have stripped them down and built one. Accessories. Let's take a look. He has some fun stuff. So, starting out, he's got a goddamn bear trap.
Nice.
And it's like functional to an extent. Right, so here's the bear trap.
You can lose a finger?
Well, no, it's like spring loaded though. Yeah.
Thought it was
Awesome. So you can load it and it's tensioned, and then it tries to close up. So it's nice.
Cool.
Yeah. So it is pretty fun.
Someone's
And it has
gonna
a
like
chain.
modify that to be full tension.
Right, and to actually like nip shit. And this probably, I think we got it already with a Predator, I'm assuming. It's just someone got fatality'd by a Scorpion type of Mortal Kombat finisher deal. And the poor fellow's like yelling. It's nice. Gory. He's got this, I guess, thigh bone club, which is nice.
The old femur.
The old femur. Yeah, because that's where it joints up on your shit. Yeah, man. And he's already been clubbing fools with it. And it's wrapped. It's nicely wrapped, too. So it doesn't, like, overexert his tennis elbow. You know what I mean? So let's see. What else?
His tennis elbow from killing.
Yeah, like from the swinging and stuff, it always happens. He has a really cool, like, man with the iron mask type of gimp mask, right? So you'd have to, like, just jam his head in there. Or no, it actually disconnects. My bad. Don't jam stuff in there just yet. It opens up and you can put him into the gimp mask. It's harder plastic, so it's kind of like it's a gimp man in the iron mask thing, and it accounts to cover his ugly ass eye with the stuff growing on it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, but he still has a mouth open, a gape like that. So that is kind of suspicious. He comes with this violent bludgeoning tool. It's like a baseball bat with like
Got blood
murder
on
on the
it.
top.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all bloody. And he comes with a head to carry around. It's like a nice little accessory. Maybe it was a loved one or someone close to him or someone who pissed him off.
Maybe it was that guy's femur.
Yeah, it's possible that he just carries like person around with him because he talked too much. And then he has like a hand of glory almost type one. Using one of those people's hands. That's
A strong
pointing.
arm.
Yeah. That's my strong arm. And then he has 4 additional hands. So he only comes with 6 hands overall, which was very surprising.
Hmm.
Yeah. So he has a couple grippy hands, a couple choking hands. That's it. And then my favorite accessory part, which was this mask.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that is cool.
Yeah. So that one is my favorite, I think, accessory for him. Not just, I do like how gross he looks, but this mask makes him creepier and badass. Yeah, it works really nice. Now to compare him to a few things real quick. To wrap her up. Here's Casey Jones. Kind of with the same height. And in addition to Casey Jones, we'll put Deadpool to the left. There he is. So about same height. Straighten them out as much as possible. There we go. And just in case he's looking for love in all the right places, there he is next to Hooker Harley. Trying to make that connection. Yes, sir. This thing is not doing the best at focusing. All right, there it is. I think overall he's really cool. I'd say he'd get 4 microwaves. 4 microwaves is fair to see where this is going.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's cooler than, I guess this. No, Sodcutter is still cooler, but he's about the same level of cool as Sodcutter. A lot less fragile than. No. Like I was showing you, I didn't know if he was double. I didn't think if he was double jointed or not. Like I didn't. Right before I showed you, I just kept bending him to see if he was. But he's solid, is what I'm saying. So I think 4, just because I want them to make something cooler.
Mm-hmm.
Like I want them, the bear trap on it by itself gets a microwave. Like it's functional.
Well, he seems like he got mashed up with all the great,
Texas Chainsaw and Jason, kind of. We put together. Yeah, and then given Conan boots, and then that's it. Bob's your uncle. I am curious to see. They're gonna repaint him, so I am curious to see what the repaint is gonna be. Maybe it'll be cooler for the colors, and maybe they'll give him more accessories or different ones.
Yeah.
So that could be fun. But I'm still behind it. I'm not. I wouldn't say I'm a Mezcultist. I don't get everything they release, but I'm still appreciating it. Yeah. No, for sure.
That's cool. That's definitely a cool pickup.
Yeah, he's fun. Like now, I think I don't have anything pre-ordered through Mezco, possibly. I think everything's through Big Bad that was a Mezco. So we'll see.
What do I have? I think I have a few things left.
Because they haven't had anything up, right? Or no, I have the mystery.
Oh, you got it?
I got one of those, yeah.
Did you get it from waitlist or did you get an actual one?
No, I was on there right at 10, and I went through it. Because I do PayPal. Huh?
Waitlist is definitely a Krig, right?
I said spoiler alert, it's a Krig.
Yeah, all the waitlists are gonna be Krigs. And now it's gonna be the hilarious part. If you bought 2 of them, they just send you a 2-pack of Krigs. Like the white and red one, or if you bought 3, they just send you a Death Broker set, and you're like, "Fuck!" They won't send you a Pink Skull set for 3, but they'll send you Death Brokers for 3.
And then the 4 is the Captain Nemo's team,
the crew, just a couple of those shits. You're like, no,
I still have those.
Yeah, 78 was saying the same thing. He's like, I bought him. I haven't done anything with it.
I haven't done anything with it.
Yeah, it's like, what am I supposed to do?
I even had the Wave
That's
Rider.
silly. I just got Nemo. That's it, and I didn't continue. I am curious why they never did a repaint of Nemo, like gave him like an all black suit, black with gold, something like that, or like a villainous Nemo. I don't know. I would have assumed a recolor of every Rumble character is inevitable. Yeah.
Macho, do you still have the Ken stage? There's your doc.
I don't.
So
I
you
had
your
the
Ken.
I had the Ken stage, and then when I made the stop motion, I had it for a day. So I had to
that's
give
it.
back. Yeah.
You're not thinking to go to your Captain Nemo crew the one day you have it, though.
I should have. I should have.
You're like, let me get something done with these shits.
You know who has it? I could ask Jay Shot. Remember, he took that shot of the McFarlane Batman, the Adam West Batman, running on the dock with a bomb.
Oh, doing the bomb.
Oh
Yeah.
yes.
So some days you just can't get rid of a bomb.
That oversized comical bomb too is hilarious.
Yeah.
That's great. Hell yeah, man. Well, KJ never showed up, by the way. So in this day in history, what is it? April 7th, 2025. This was all KJ. Where we miss you.
Disappointed me, KJ. You
Oh,
disappointed
man.
me.
But thank you everybody for spending their lunch break with us. A little bit over your lunch break today, so hopefully you're at least listening to our sweet sounds in your ear. But tonight we had the pleasure, or this morning we had the pleasure of having Mezco Toyz again. Thank you
for having me.
Follow Mezco over on Between Two Sentinels also, and on Instagram.
Wednesday
Been
nights.
already.
And any toy show you ever watch.
Right. You should know Mezco more than you know us. Like, get real. Come on now.
Chet Bigos, Toy Bigos, Enablers. Yeah.
And
I'm on
if
those.
you ever are able to get into our Instagram chat, you got to go through KJ, but he's there too sometimes. So there. No, it was a goddamn pleasure, dude. Thank you.
Been fun.
And Digs Figs.
Oh,
And I'm Vile Labs. And I'm Vile Labs. Happy week. Hopefully, we hope for everybody for their week to be swift and clear of bullshit. But yeah, man. This was Barely Posable, number 5. And we hope to see you over this Friday on Highly Posable at 7:10 Pacific, 10:10 Eastern. Yeah, man. We'll see you next time. Peace.
12 o'clock drop, it's the hottest lot, no rumors. Action figures breaking down like ancient tombs consumers. KJ digs wild, bring the skill, no fillers. Poses sharper than they tongue, plastic thrillers. Barely posable, never disposable. Review crew so tight it's non-negotiable. Mondays hit different, watch the scene unfold. Deets you need, straight fire, worth its weight in gold. Digs dissecting joints like a surgeon, raw precision. What ill's wisdom, adds the chill to collisions. KJ stirs the pot, facts drop on a mission. Team clicking better than your new figs, limited edition. Barely posable, never disposable. Review crew so tight it's non-negotiable. Mondays hit different, watch the scene unfold. Deets you need, straight fire, worth its weight in gold. Yes, my Jew dropping knowledge bombs. Figures flex harder in this collector salon. From rare grails to budget plastic thrills. A story told in every joint, posing with skill. From articulation to design, they'll make or break every sculpt and paint app. Zero room for mistakes. Display it, clench it, argue the aesthetic chase. Monday sermon on collecting, no details erased.